Hey everyone, it's Ben, and today we're going to take a look at a brand new flashlight from Olight. Today we have the S1R. Stick with me, you're watching Living Survival. So the Olight S1R is quickly becoming one of my most favorite EDC flashlights. You get that 900 lumen burst, which for me is a little bit much for an EDC flashlight. That's why I don't carry a larger flashlight, because I don't really see myself needing more than about 300 lumens for an EDC flashlight. This one, however, because of the battery that it runs with its high discharge rate, can boost up to 900 lumens for 30 seconds, and then it backs down to 300 lumens. So I find that very, very cool. Another very cool thing about the S1R baton is its very cool charging cradle. Now, I haven't always been a fan of charging cradles just for that reason, because if you want to charge the light, you have to take the cradle with you instead of just using like a micro USB cable that you probably already carry in your kits. However, this charger is very small, and it makes a really good stand for when you're at home or if you're at your desk at work, for example. And the benefit to having a charging cradle is that you know that your light is probably always going to be charged. Not so much the case if you don't have a dedicated cradle. So the S1R has the same great build quality as other Olights that I've reviewed on the channel. You have the PVD coated ring around the mode button, and then of course around the bezel here, which sort of sets them apart from other flashlights. You have the magnetic tail cap there that can stick to things like your refrigerator, for example. Again, with this model, I'm always going to leave it clicked in to the charging cradle. You have a nice deep carry pocket clip on these as well, which is very nice. Now this one will put out 900 lumens, and it's because it comes with a special 550 milliamp high discharge RCR123A. So that does come with the flashlight, and it gives it that capability of pumping out to 900 lumens. Now, it's not going to stay on 900 lumens very long. It will dim to avoid overheating, but you get a lot of power out of a small light. The charging cradle is very nice as well. You can see it's much smaller and much more compact than something like on the S30R2. It plugs in via USB, and then you have a little light there that tells you the red or green depending on if you're charged or not. It simply clicks right in. Now this charger will only work with this battery configuration, so if you put in a regular rechargeable CR123A, I don't believe it will work according to their specs. 900 lumens. It does have TIR optics, which is nice. Gives it a nice beam pattern, which we'll look at here in a moment. You get 5 brightness levels plus a strobe out of the XM L2 LED emitter. Operation of the Olights is very simple with all their lights. You hold the mode button on the side down. That will get you into their Moonlight. I believe it's half a lumen, which you can just barely make out on the wall there. Then we can hold the button down, and that will toggle through your settings. So you have 5 brightness modes. You have the Moonlight, then you have a low, medium, a high, and then a turbo. Then it will of course cycle back down just through the 4 modes: low, medium, high, and turbo. You do have to turn the light back off and then hold the button back down to get back in your Moonlight mode. But operation of that is nice because I only use Moonlight mode around the house at night, and I know I can quickly get to it just by holding down the button. The S1R does have memory, so I can turn it off and turn it back on, and it will turn back on to that same brightness level. One thing that's nice about the S1R is that it fades on and fades off. When I turn the flashlight off, you can see it takes just a second there and it fades, and this does the same thing when you turn it back on. They say that's to prevent your eyes being shocked by the light. Not sure how much that really makes a difference, but I can compare it to the S1A on the other side here, and you can see that the S1A does not fade out when I turn the light off. So again, on the left, the S1R, see how it fades off. The S1A simply just shuts off. Same thing when I turn it back on, fades on, S1A just comes on. So it's something they have in their specs, not so much, not sure how much it makes a big difference. While we have these two lights here, we can compare the beam shots. Again, they're different lumen levels, but we can compare the beam shots here. You have your Moonlight on both, the S1R on the left, S1A on the right. Then we can go up into the next level there. Go up one more. Go up again. Now this is the highest level for the S1A. So when I hit the button again, it's going to go back down to low. And when I hit the button again on the S1R, you're going to kick into that 900 lumen turbo mode, which is quite bright for a flashlight of this size. So let's look at some night shots here. This is the Moonlight mode, half a lumen. This is the next mode up, 12 lumens. Now for a flashlight of this size, an EDC flashlight, 300 lumens is plenty for me. So with this little light, you get a nice added bonus of the 900 lumens, but you only get it for 30 seconds and then it will step down, obviously to save battery life and to prevent the light from overheating. So we can step up into the next mode, and this is 60 lumens. Again, plenty for EDC purposes. You can see it has a nice floody beam with a little bit of spot to it. Very nice for lighting up an area, which is what I like to see in an EDC light. We step up again to the 300 lumens. Now this will run for 60 minutes. So you do get a decent amount of run time. You can see that it shoots out quite far. Very nice floody beam without being overly floody. Nice combination of spot and flood, which is what you find in most of the smaller Olight flashlights. Then we can step it up again into our brightest, which is our 900 lumens, which is an awesome feature to have on a flashlight of this size, making it instantly one of my favorites. I just did my favorite EDC flashlights in the AAA size, and I included one CR123, the EGTAC D25C, and this one I like just as much as that one, although I do wish with Olight, you can see that it just stepped down there, back down to 300 lumens. Not sure if you caught it on camera. I caught it off camera. One thing I like or wish Olight would do is offer a neutral white option. You can only get it in a very cool white light, but their beam patterns are fantastic. Now with 3 clicks, you also do get a strobe, which is also a nice feature for a flashlight that you may be using indoors. You could stun somebody with that quick strobe. Very easy to use. Overall, just a great light. So I mentioned a runtime at the 900 lumens of 30 seconds. Runtime at 300 lumens is 60 minutes. 60 lumens at 45 hours. 12 lumens at 33 hours. And the half a lumen at 15 days. Another thing I thought I would mention that I like about Olight flashlights is you can line the clip up on the opposite side of the side switch. I always try to do that with my side switch flashlights. That way when you grab it, you can easily know which side is top and which side is bottom. And you can also lock this light out to prevent accidental power while in your pocket. The lockout mode on this light is very simple as well. You simply hold it down from the off position, wait till it cycles through the Moonlight, and then you're locked out. Very, very simple to unlock it. You simply just hold it down again until the Moonlight comes back on, and then you can regularly cycle through your brightness. There's our 900 lumens. After 30 seconds, you would step back down, and you can see the dimming feature there once again. Just a power-packed light in a nice small size, and a light that is quickly rising to the top. I'd say my number 2 light next to the ETAC D25C. If you like the regular S1, you're going to love the S1R. Great little package from Olight. I will leave some links below to their website as well as where you can find this light on Amazon. Anything you do purchase through my Amazon store does help support my channel, and I greatly appreciate that. You can also check out Olight in the vendor forums over at worldwidesurvival.com. They have signed up to answer any of your questions and to post great deals as well as giveaways, so make sure you check that out as well. Hope you liked the video today. Please give it a big thumbs up for me. Make sure you leave me some comments below. Make sure you share this to your family and friends who might be interested on social media. And as always, click that red subscribe button and subscribe to my channel for more videos.